This video has been brought to you by the Ethical Standards Board of ICAI on FAQs on books, articles, and presentation. Let's begin with FAQ number 1. Whether a member in practice may mention his name along with the prefix CA in a book or an article published by him or a presentation made by him. The answer is yes. A member in practice may mention his name along with the prefix CA in a book or an article published by him or a presentation made by him. FAQ number 2. Whether a member may mention his name along with the prefix CA in a book or an article published by him or a presentation made by him along with the name of chartered accountant's firm wherein he is a partner. The answer is yes. The name of the member can be mentioned along with the prefix CA in a book or an article published by him or a presentation made by him along with the name of the chartered accountant's firm wherein he is a partner. The member may choose to use only his name or the name of the said chartered accountant's firm. Next is FAQ number 3. Whether the permission to use CA and the name of the firm of chartered accountants would apply to a presentation at a platform of the institute, example in a program conducted by the institute or at other platforms? The answer is yes. The permission to use CA and the name of chartered accountants firm would apply to a presentation at the platform of the institute in programs conducted by the institute, for instance, or at other platforms. FAQ number 4 asks whether the member may mention other details of the firm on the presentation besides the name of the firm. The answer is no. Only the name of the firm of the chartered accountants may be mentioned. No other details whatsoever are permissible. Moving on to FAQ number 5. Whether the contact details of member like mobile number may be mentioned on the presentation made by him. The answer is no. Mention of contact details of members like mobile number are not permissible on the presentation made by him. Next is FAQ number 6. Can a member indicate his designation other than CA like Associate Director, Coordinator, etc. or his association with a private company in a book, article or presentation contributed or published by him? The answer is no. It is not permissible for a member to indicate his designation other than CA like Associate Director or Coordinator, etc. or his association with a private company in a book, article or presentation contributed or published by him, as it would be violative of Section 7 of the Chartered Accountants Act 1949. FAQ number 7 asks whether the names of other partners of chartered accountants firm can be mentioned in the presentation. The answer is no. The names of other partners of the chartered accountants firm cannot be mentioned in the presentation. Next is FAQ number 8. Whether the presentation with the name of an individual member along with the prefix CA along with the name of the chartered accountants firm would be permissible in physical programs only or through online mode. The answer is the presentation with the name of an individual member along with the prefix CA and with the name of the chartered accountants firm is permissible in the physical programs as well as through online mode. It must, however, be noted by the members that the only files with the .pptx extension will be reckoned as presentation. FAQ number 9 asks whether a member in service being an employee of a CA firm can make a presentation and mention his name along with the prefix CA and name of the firm of chartered accountants. The answer is yes. A member in service being an employee of a CA firm can make a presentation and mention his name along with the prefix CA and the name of the firm of chartered accountants. However, the bar on mentioning professional attainments or other details of own or the firm will be the same as in case of a partner of a CA firm. Moving on to the 10th FAQ. Whether the logo of firm of chartered accountants can be used on the presentation. The answer is no. The use of a logo or monogram of any kind, form, style, design, color, etc. is prohibited. The use or printing of members or firm's name in any other manner tantamounting to logo or monogram is also prohibited. Next is FAQ number 11. Whether a member is permitted to be a publisher of a book. The answer is no. A member in practice is not allowed to be a publisher of a book, whether or not authored by him. Next is FAQ number 12. Whether a member in practice is generally permitted to write script or a story for a movie. The answer is a script or a story for a movie may be based on a book written by a member in practice. However, merely writing a script or a story for a movie would not fall within the general permission provided under the Appendix 9 to the CA regulations. For this, the member would require prior and specific permission of the council. Next is FAQ number 13. Whether it is permissible for a member in practice to write his own blog on all issues, whether professional or otherwise. The answer is yes. It is permissible for members to write blogs. However, the contents of the blogs should not be against the public policy and should not contain any matter that may bring disrepute to the profession. Blogs' content should not amount to solicitation of professional work or advertisement. Moving on to FAQ 14. Can a member in practice author spiritual books and mention other chartered accountant's name with prefix CA in acknowledgement message of the book? The answer is members in practice are generally permitted to author books and articles. There will be no issue in mentioning other chartered accountant's name with the prefix CA in the acknowledgement message of the books. The 15th FAQ is whether member in practice can earn income by way of royalty on books authored by him. The answer is yes. Since the authorship of book is generally permitted, the ancillary income or benefits received from the same will also be permissible. Finally, the FAQ 16 is whether member is permissible to write series of articles explaining various provisions of GST or income tax laws to local newspaper. The answer is yes. It is permissible for a member in practice to write articles to the press on subjects connected with the profession. With this, we come to an end to our presentation. Thank you.